What's going on, you guys, and welcome to Stranded Alien Dawn. I'm working on a survival series. it's uh, it's going. As you guys can see, I have a massive base planned out here, and this is just the base. That's not even the farm or the animals that I plan on doing. This is the first of 3 survival series, as I have a survival series planned for each of the maps. I plan on taming all of the creatures, growing all the food, doing everything that that planet has to offer, and seeing how long I can make my survivors last. We might be here for a while. I've uh, I've managed my first time playing it. I got up to 10 years, and then I had everybody exfil. It was getting a little hard. However, I didn't even have this base defense here. All I had was a simple uh, box of these. It's more or less a 3 wide strip of traps that went all the way around it, and the occasional flamethrower to help cook them. Yeah, if I would have had this then, it would have been such a breeze. It went pretty well. Everything after, once I started using this layout, refining it, learning, evolving, works pretty well. I really enjoy this layout. And then the base, well, I needed a massive base, obviously. If you're going for a survival series, why go small? You're going to need plenty of room for your resources, which this is going to stretch all the way across. And these are their own individual resources, so we're going to be stocking up on them. There's going to also be, not sure if I want to run them this way or this way. There's going to be storage shelves, probably along this right here, in this middle section, and then one right here. Run those. I don't know, we'll see. But I also need to keep in mind that I need somewhere to put my kitchen, which I'm starting to lean more and more on it being over on one of these 2 cubby holes when they're done. So yeah. All right, now that we have the ceiling placed, I can do the next portion that I had planned. Let's see, where's the middle at? About right there. So it's going to be a double wide staircase on either side. No. And no. And that's going to be their means to go over this section, over the tunnel, without having to open up the door or anything. They can just go up and over. And then same on this side. And then the last 2. There we go. And that'll also give me access to the 2nd floor whenever I decide to build that. As for the individual bedrooms, I have an idea here. Alright, so I want to make them multi-leveled. So let's do that now, just like kind of get everything pre-planned, more or less. There. I want to give my survivors a 2nd floor to live with. I'm gonna have mini condos of sorts. This is going to be their forever home, so might as well make them comfortable. Though in my next survival series, I think I might make a little town. It's still going to have the big box around it, but I'm going to have a building for the storage. So it'll have a big, massive town hall, which will be the storage facility. It will have individual housings. It can make them a little bit more unique, have them shaped their own ways. Maybe even make a couple of them a little on the excessive side. Like those people that are married, they're gonna need more room for their stuff. So, make like the mayor's house. Maybe a little bit of role play for my people. They're really not gonna role play, obviously. They're gonna go and do a job they're assigned to, which is very rarely at the base. Okay, here comes the next batch. I'm over in this direction. Did I get that research yet? No, we're at 58%. Alright, people are waking up. I'm going to pre-plan it by having some mantha ready. They're beginning to get close. Everybody on the wall. Get back up there, Simon. What are you doing? And here they come. They got decimated. Although they did kill some stuff, so I might have to go out and do some harvesting. Who knows? I probably won't need to at all. Giant's tree. That's what it's called. Okay. Way too tall. Way too tall. Right, here comes the swarm, and since we have this wall here, their closest way was going around. See, they go the path of least resistance. Which of these fatter ones are going to be slower, obviously. And there we go. Really easy. Now let me see which one these are. Oh, it's just sleeping. Are any of these dead? That's dead. That's dead. Okay. Like they didn't really kill much, did they? Couple things sleeping, everything else is still kicking, minus that one dead thing. Those bugs got their butts kicked. Alright, back to 3 times speed. Samantha is going to do some of this work over here. Ken is going back to building after he eats. Simon's going to harvest some stone. We have a lot that we need, as you guys see here. This is just the first floor. Yeah, I have a ceiling to put on and walls to build and lots to do. Lots and lots and lots and lots. But I'm trying to take it slow with my research. You know, this is a survival series. There's no point in rushing as fast as I can to get through things, right? So what I'm doing is I'm researching the things that I need. Did I put a new... I did. A new cake pot in my coffee maker. Alright, Keurig, make me some coffee. Or what was I talking about? I forget. I got sidetracked by my coffee and lost all train of thought. Yeah, I forget. It must not have been too important then. I'm sure the comments might might make a statement or something. I welcome it. You know, honestly, though, let me know what I was talking about. I have no idea what I was talking about. It's gonna bug me. I don't even know anymore. Okay. So, I have a ton of stone that I need to gather. It's an absolute ton of stone, and he's already making his way through some of this. Like we're gonna have to go like all the way out here and harvest everything to the water's edge, all the way to back here, all of this to get my house done. So probably making it out of concrete's out of the question. Maybe. I know that when I deconstruct part of the house, like for instance, when I make concrete and I replace the stone flooring, I get stone back because it's a new resource taking place of the old one. So you get some back. So I can then put that towards the next portion. You know, concrete's the second best. The greatest thing to have is the carbon nanotubes, but I'm not quite sure if the mantis nests give me carbon nanotubes. I know that the bug nests on the other planets did, but I'm not sure if these ones do. This is a brand new nest to me. Theoretically, you would assume that it's exactly the same. I'm going to go ahead and cut these down before they continue to tear apart the rest of my farm. Get rid of that off my screen. Thank you. All right, what's Ken up to? What is Ken up to? Transporting... No, he's not transporting stone. Where's he at? Oh, he's constructing the floor. Cool. All right, so Samantha's 85% of the way done. That looks about 85. 84, 83. Close enough. So she's nearly done with that research. The next thing is getting all of this metal. I have things in stock, but the furnace isn't being handled. That needs to be taken care of. Alright, so activities, who's going to handle? I mean, Katina's at the base, so she can handle then ranch and plant. I mean, right now handling just is taking care of the furnace. I guess Edmund did it. But yeah, Katina's going to do that from the future, or in the future. Oh, my neck is killing me. Alright, so another blight plant is taken over. They've already begun working on the hand pans, which I didn't want them to put the metal into those hand pans. I wanted them to build this and these. Whatever. How much of my metal did that use? Oh, they haven't even smelted it yet. Okay. I think that's a 1-for-1, so that's 150. So that's at least all my metal structures down here. Maybe one of these, or 2 of them. Definitely not one of these. Okay, how are my electronics? I have 4 left. No, 14 left. After all of these have been outfitted, including these. So that's just scrap metal, which I don't know why the scrap metal hasn't been allocated yet. But I have it. I guess it doesn't matter. I don't have the metal alloys for this over here. But I will soon. I will real soon. Alright, research delivery drone. Time to build one of you. I'm gonna put you right there. And there we go. Now I just need a farm. I need to smelt, and I need to progress. And so I can't use this rock, but I can farm that one. I can surely farm this one and that one as well. However, I can't run that one. I don't know. I haven't. Oh, he hasn't made his way over here yet. That makes sense. Let me see. Did we already hit up the metal? Okay, we did it already. There's another side over here. Here it is. Mine that out. And then once all of this is done, I'll have him focus this portion. Okay, so there's some more ore over here. Nice. Eight ore and 1 silica. Yeah, I might as well have him do that. I need the metal. It makes sense. Something else that makes sense. Another furnace. And this one, well, I can't do anything until it's done. I don't have any hay. There's some right there. Blade grass cut. There's also some over here. Blade grass cut. It's because everything's out in the sun. So I'm trying to get the ceiling. Well, first I have to get the floor and the walls done, but that's why I need to get the ceiling done. The floor is the hardest part. It's the part that seems to always take the longest. You know, getting the base started. But I have 370 that still needs to be put on the floor. And if I had my drone, it would there would be so much more purple than blue. Because there's so much stone that's out there that he's just harvesting. But that's what we're working with on our current resources. We've come down about 10,000 on the wood and 10,000 on the scrap metal, or I mean the stone. We've come down just slightly on the scrap metal, not a whole lot, honestly. Yeah, I need a ton of stuff, you guys. That's the one downside to this base layout. It's very, very efficient and it works really good. You'll rarely need your survivors to do anything except for to reset traps and to, well, if you're playing the DLC, to go harvest the bots so you can get some nice resources, or to go harvest the animals. They get stuck in it. Alright, cut those down, get rid of them. They are a hazard. Non-beneficial to our health. Ken's still working on the floor. Simon's bringing over some more nonsense. I need to bring over the stone. Silica can wait. Honestly, yeah, we only got 70. Never mind, bring the silica. Alright, so Ken's working on this section now. I really hope we get at least a house done. That'd be cool. There you go, get it done, Ken. And Samantha's coming to help? Never mind, Samantha's going to eat. Oh, good times. Oh, well, that means she's going to start working. She's done with her research. Wonder what she was working over here. I can see now. Yeah, she was doing this stuff. Alright, so that's looking good. The only thing that I might have a concern about is having enough resources over here from over there. I'm afraid the stone's going to start disintegrating. And it does deteriorate over time if it's not used. Unless it's under a roof or in a freezer or something like that. That's when it'll last forever. But out in the elements, no, it lasts maybe a year tops. And that's being generous. Yeah, that's being very generous. Let me see what we have to work on this morning for them. So Ken's probably going to finish this by himself. Well, Samantha's going to help, but he could easily finish this by himself today, which means they might also get this done. And then there's the interior on this that they can work on. There's a little bit of the wall that's ready to go as well in places. There's some of the traps that are ready to go. And there's a ton of stone that needs to be grabbed. If only I had this going. Why is this not being handled? Rita, I said take care of this first. No, I didn't. Katina. Why is Katina not handling it? Oh no, it's handled. Okay, the self-destruct, oh yeah, the self-destruct alert, cool. Give me something for the power. I'm gonna send Ken. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm gonna grab Edmund. You're not gonna eat yet, buddy. You need to construct this furnace first. And then you can eat. What's he grabbing from over there? I don't remember cutting anything over here. There's stone over here? What's going on? That's a distance. Well, not really. Not when you consider the stone walk that dude has to do. Yeah, that pretty much took most of the day, from lunchtime until just about bed. Hopefully that's all he needed to construct this furnace. Perfect. Alright, and that means I can get metal faster now. Alright, yeah, and then Katina goes to immediately handling the furnace. Great. Very nice. And then I've got food here. Even got stuff that's spoiling. I'm gonna need a freezer as well, although I can't use one quite yet. I'll put all my food in the freezer. Alright, what research do we get? That's how long I've been playing this game, is I finally figure out what missions give you what. Solar cell, how to sleep, power, battery optimization always first. We'll have more opportunities. It's not the last time I'll see that mission or those research options. We'll see that mission enough to grab all of those research options and all the secondary options, which are the armors and the weapons up to tier 2. And so the carbon armor 2.0, the sniper rifle 2.0, the pulse rifle 2.0, and the pistol 2.0. It's gonna be great times, you guys. I'm gonna play with everything, all of it. Everything's getting touched in this playthrough. Whew. These survival series are gonna feel like they just got diddied. Too soon? Too soon. And I don't have any baby oil, so not so well. Aggressive animals times 10. Hopefully they go for the swarm over here. Oh, they're over here. Okay. Alright, grab you, draft all. There's only 4 of you? Oh, that's right. Ken's out on a mission and Edmund's throwing up. How fitting. But at least he's out of the way. He's observing the worm-like plant. Not for long, he's not. Yeah, that was the synth plant. That's what I thought. There we go. Trapped him. I'm going to need him over here with the defense as we are down. Never mind, Ken's right here. Ken's home. Hey, buddy. I've got a flavor to ask you, Ken. You want to kill 10 bugs for me? That'd be great. They're going to be coming from that way. Hey, Simon, you want to do me a flavor? You got another... I don't know, Samantha's got the sniper rifle. Where's Samantha? Hey, Samantha. That's one of my ex-girlfriend's names. Don't let my wife hear you say that, though. Shh. Alright, Edmund, you can stand right up here. And here they come. 10 little pesky bugs. Not much of a threat at all. Yep, not much of a threat at all, you guys. Already down to 5. I don't even think they're going to make the wall. It didn't even make the wall. Alright, back to constructing. Some more of the base is ready to go. Simon's going to mine. And I do have metal that's starting to form. Alright, so remove that, smelt all forevermore. And there we go. And that should increase my metal productions. I think I might add a third one. I don't know. I might just let it roll out the way it is. It'll go through the metal way too quick, and then it won't be doing anything. So I'll just leave it that as 2. And that should give me some things done around the base. Alright, so Ken, build those floors. And I think what I'm going to do is every time I see the metal pop out, I'm going to make Ken pick it up and put it onto that drone or something. Let me see. I just need to have that thing produced real quick. Did it pop out? Construct the drone. Or at least what you can of it. Alright, so that's the electronics. Here comes the CPUs and hopefully some of the metal. Yeah, there we go. Some of the metal inbound. I need this now. Alright, so again, I'm going to have to watch the metal. As soon as it gets done cooking, I'm going to have to grab Ken and force him to build that drone. With that drone, it'll allow it'll allow the survivors to stay at the base and build, as it will grab all of the stone lying around on the floor and will bring it over to the base for me. No more having to run out to pick up stone off from the field. No more wasting time. Only Simon will have to go out here and waste time. They won't have to do this anymore. But even if I get that drone done, it's going to be absolutely worthless without the power. So after I get it completed, I'm going to get some power going. Honestly, I can kind of push that right now. Never mind, I can't. I thought I could. Alright, Ken. Short break. Do some salvage. Let me see here. What can I do for Samantha? She might have the crafting ability for this. Construct. Can I grab that metal? There you go. Oh, she's gonna grab the rest of the metal. Perfect. Alright, that means that I just need another 10 metal and we'll be good to go. Mikatina, I need you to go handle the furnaces, please. Handling fermentation barrels is good and all, but I need the furnaces. At least one of them got handled. Thank you, Edmund. He's handling the other one as well. Good man, good man. Gentleman and a scholar. I like this guy. Hard worker, knows what I want done. I salute you. Okay. Let me take a look. Up at the top of my screen. See what I need. I need some scrap metal, first and foremost, which is why I have Ken. I really need to kill that habit. Honestly, it's starting to annoy me. The whole we. I mean, this isn't a Let's Play, so there's no need for the inclusivity of the we. Yeah, bad habits, I guess. Or, not really a bad habit, just repetition. Alright, come on. Come on now. Come on now. Come on. Come on, little one. Push. Push. I feel like John Hammond trying to get a raptor out of an egg, but instead of the egg, I'm trying to get the metal. Can Edmund construct that drone? Edmund! Why you been hiding this talent, sir? Look at him. Would you look at that? Look at that. Alright, buddy. Guess what? You're gonna build all the music stuffs now. Yeah. Hidden talents, huh? Yeah, I know. Need power for the delivery drone. Don't have any, though. Construct wind turbines. Hmm? Can I? Oh, I don't have the metal. Yeah, there's no way. I think that's where the metal's gonna go next. Here we go. Now that we got that, or now that I got that scrap, it's going straight into here. You know what? No, hold on. Ken's gonna do this. Ken's already got this. Nope, Ken's gonna take it and put it into the stuff, I believe, and get it prepped for good Sir Edmond to then build for me. Edmond, I said. Sir, I said, build them solar panels. Give me some power. Get going. Hallelujah. Sorry, that's not me cracking the joke at Christianity. But, you know, celebration. No power during the daytime, or during the nighttime. Wait, how do I have power at night? Drone, what are you doing? Well, I guess it does have little moments. It's getting one thing done at a time. Nice. Ken is transporting. No, you're not. You, sir, are going to build at least one wind turbine for me. Go grab that metal, put it into that. Well, the wind turbines are going to get started on now anyway, just because everything else is ready to go. Alright, and that's only 10, 25. But getting the house done, I mean, look at all that they've accomplished. Majority of the floor of the base is completed. I've been forcing them to do other tasks, however, you know, things that need to get done. This drone being one of them, and now getting enough metal for at least one wind turbine, and this storage right here. So that night and day, this little drone can go out there and pick up all my goodies off the floor and bring it right back to me. During the daytime, we're not going to have to worry about it. There it goes. Off and transporting. picking up, taking, putting, picking up, taking, putting, transporting, placing. It's awesome. Look at it. It's just going to town. Going to grab all this, doing all that. One of my favorite things in the game to have. Right there. Little transport bot. So happy to include it into the base finally. Almost at the end of year 2. Ooh, that means, well, now that we got some power, we need defenses. And by defenses, I mean the flat cannon. I'm gonna make this simple for right now. Just one here, one here, and one right here. Just 3 flat cannons for now. I don't see them sending a massive swarm this early on at me, so there's no need for me to have more than 3. If I need more than 3, obviously I'm going to start building them and just going stupid with it, which I usually end up doing anyways. Once I see that things start getting difficulty, I do what I always do, like with games like Final Fantasy, for instance. When I notice that I've reached an area that's just really hard, I will sit there and grind and grind and grind and grind and gain 15, 20 levels, and then I'll go smack that boss 15 times and kill him, and he won't even really hurt me. Over preparedness. That's what I'm here for. But Jesus, we could have already had 5 houses built. Massive compound here. By far the largest that I've ever done. It's ridiculous. Alright, where's Edmund? Buddy. Let the drone transport that, okay? I need you to craft that wind turbine. That drone needs power. Needs it now. And with that, Edmund, I give you a bow. Thank you, good sir, for giving me power. Now go to sleep. See, drone can do it faster than you anyway. Night and day, John's gonna get it done. Love to see this. Just out there getting all my metal, bringing it back to base, going out there and grabbing all my scraps, grabbing all my everything. I don't think you can transport wood though. It might be able to. If it can transport metal ore, it can definitely transport wood. What is going on over here? Migration. If my traps were up, I'd have so much food right now. Jeez. Okay. So, Edmund, you are not admiring a thing, sir. Build that bench. It's time for everybody to get swole. Get that protein powder. There we go. Yeah, I need Ken to be salvaging. So I'm going to activate all of his salvages again. At least all the ones nearby. Close to the gate itself. There. So those ones. That's what we can start with for now. Why do I always do it? I swear it's a habit. I don't purposely mean to do it. And so that's one portion completed. I'll be able to maneuver back and forth between the 2 halves of the base effortlessly. You know, more effortlessly than my ability to speak the human language. Which, the human language, yeah, there's so many languages, buddy. You mean the English language? Yeah, that one. Good Lord. I need an adult. Go on, where are you, buddy? So all in all, so far good progress done to the base. just getting this drone up, getting a couple of these built, the expeditions that we went on, that they went on, the research that they gained from it, Simon going out and just farming all of this stone, and now there's a bot to transport it all. If they would stop transporting it, it would do it for them. Things are getting done around the base. There's new projects ready to go. All in all, I see this base coming together significantly faster now that there is day and nighttime power production. And if only I had somewhere to put it, to store it, I should say. Because all of these right here will get built before this does. Which, nothing wrong with that. What is that, 20 power? Yeah, I was about to grab Ken, but it's 1 o'clock in the morning. He needs all the sleep he can get. And I need a bot that can build. That's what I need. If you're wondering what I'm doing by playing with the camera right now, I'm trying to envision the future of the base. Not the base down here that's on the bottom of the screen, but out here, this section, where I'm going to put my food, where I'm going to put the housing for the animals. That's what I'm trying to envision here. Honestly, I need to put down the plants to figure out where they're going, but I can still kind of get a rough estimate of what I want to do here. Right, so let's go harvest this. We need some more. Ken's still salvaging that. Turrets need metal. Yeah. Lots of progress to be made in this next video, though. Here I'm saying much progress in the next video, and we're not even done with this one. I still have at least another 10 to 15 in me. Our expedition, spaceship debris. Time to send Ken out on a mission, since he has a high physical. And the ability to bring back twice as much scrap. Thank God I didn't send him. Perfect timing on the bugs. Okay, so they're down in this region. Oh, they're going to bother Edmund. Don't worry, Edmund. Just keep running, dude. Oh, he's bleeding. I don't know if I have any bandages. That's not good. It's a minor bleed, though. Let me go ahead and undraft you. And then let me undraft Katina. And she can go heal you. Now, you're not going to handle the furnace, Katina. You're going to treat Edmund. The bot can handle that. You don't have to worry. Well, it can't turn the furnace on or nothing, but I need you to heal Edmund. The faster you two get done, the faster I can draft you and get you back to work. Okay, let me just undraft everybody then. Bugs want to take their time. Ken's over here passing out. Oh, now you want to come attack me. Convenient. Okay. Craft U3. Craft U2. Craft U. And play. And fast forward. There we go, all 6. And here they come. Now, since this is the only part of the ceiling I have done, obviously this is where I'm going to stand. You guys know how I like to stand on my roof and shoot at things. I would use these if I had them up, but it defeats the purpose more or less, as they've just come around and break it. And, yeah, I would need the defensive line to be there before I can use it. So that's what this is for. You know what? I need to cut all these down. I need to harvest and then cut. Tall palm trees, cut those. Need more wood. Cut, cut. Twisted plants. What's the twisted plants? I'm confused. Oh, these. I still haven't observed those? What's going on? No purple leaf? Or whatever that stuff's called. Skin bark. That's what it's called, skin bark. And now I'm just going to sit back and watch as Samantha constructs the floor and this transport drone goes and grabs everything. Look how efficient this thing is. It's just going out and grabbing it all. Unfortunately, Samantha's going to come out here and pick up the stone. Should have let the drone do that. I'm going way out here and I have this right here, which is slightly closer. I also have this over here. I think there's a nest nearby. Up in here somewhere. There it is. Usually where there's one nest, there's another one. And there's a lot of this here though. The energy crystal. It seems to be everywhere. Like there's a spot right there. There's a spot. Now when I say everywhere, I mean I rarely see this stuff even in one spot. And it's right over here. There's that second spot over there. I think there's a third spot over this way somewhere. Wow. I'm living in the wrong spot. Oh, I can't even access this over here. Alright, so I can build from right here. And I can build in all of this. Look at this, is absolutely ridiculous. The things I could do at this spot right there. But I can't even go all the way to the water? No, yeah, I can. Good God. I just can't move the camera further than this. I can select it all though. Out of reach, out of reach. Never mind, it's all out of reach. Man. That would have been amazing. I wish I landed over here. Man. No, but I was wrong. Doesn't seem like there's that fourth or that third spot. Which means most of my map's that way. Let's see. Please don't tell me I have to go all the way around the water. And I can if I want. I'm gonna go back here. Look at this, another, oh, I can't go back over here. But another decent spot. Man, they gave me the wrong areas. I could have done some wonders with these areas over here. I mean, I got a decent spot here as well. I mean, I can't rule this area out. It's very massive. I mean, look at the base that I'm building. It's huge. And it's just getting started. So Samantha's working on this section of the flooring now. All of this pretty much is ready to go for these 2 bedrooms. And then up to here, this is ready to go. The wall, look at the wall. The wall's prepped and ready to go as well. Portions. Wow. Oh no, that needs to get turned off. It needs to get turned off now. What's going on? Okay, Edmund, you go ahead and eat those coconuts. Why is he eating coconuts? Construct the air vents. I need sticks. There we go. Some sticks. I'm not paying attention to this section over here again. Ken's got heat stroke. Oof. Well, at least it's nighttime. It's starting to cool down. And since it's nighttime with the heat, the wind is non-existent, which means there's not enough power for the drone, which needs 10, and it's only getting 4. However, if I were to build these 2, it would put it to 12. Grab those 2 wind turbines for me real quick. Please and thank you, Samantha. I feel there's some things that drone can go and do for me right now. And off it goes. I don't even know where it went. It's just off working. Oh, I see it transporting the wood. Very nice, very nice. It's getting the fence started. That's what I wanted to see, you guys. But again, another video of just building the base and getting things squared away. There's some power now. More of the floor plan is done, which means once the floor is done, the walls get done. And then when the walls are done, the ceiling's done. And then it's time to move everybody into their homes. Break this little structure I've got here by removing the walls and then finishing off the storage. And then building a kitchen and all of that other fun stuff. So I might build a kitchen up here. You know, I do have a second floor to play with. It's very large, so there's going to be lots of power. Lots of power up here. Oh my god, I'm going to have so much power. I'm going to need it. I'm going to have so many things running. All the defenses, all of the storages, all of the bots, all of the refrigeration, like everything. I'm going to need all of it. Yeah, let's go ahead and let her construct some more of these floorings. They're huge. Huge stone foundations. Alright, so Ken's getting some salvage, which is immediately getting dumped into the traps. Thank God I thought ahead of time and built this like right off the bat, because I wouldn't have this. What's going on with you? Nothing, because we're still waiting on these. Yes, I know, Ken. I'm sorry, Ken. You've got this, Ken. Again, I really need to pay attention to that right-hand side. Ken did have minor heat stroke, and then I just stopped watching all the alerts, started focusing on other things. But another successful video. Nobody died. I got a lot done. The survivors built a decent amount, harvested some of what I needed them to harvest. The metal is beginning to come back out, which means that's going to give more power, a place to store it, and some flak cannons as the third year is beginning to approach. And the third year usually indicates the swarming of the flyers. So the faster I can get rid of the flyers, flak cannons, the better off my survivors are going to be. So I'm preemptively planning for the flak. So we've got 3 right here, or I've got 3 right here. Just need the metal. Always need metal, especially early on. Metal is my Achilles heel. It's my crucial. It just sucks. Yeah, it's not fun. Frustrating. Makes me want to grind my face into a cheese grater. But, oh well. Edmund, you're done cutting. You're going to go finish off these 2 over here. Get those off my plate. And then, I'm going to check how much time I have left. 2 minutes. So, you guys, if you enjoyed this video, smack that like button. Now, it's free for you. It takes a fraction of a second. And if you're coming back to the channel time and time again, it only makes sense. You'll be thrown more of my videos as my videos will begin to get into your algorithm, a little bit by a little bit more. And eventually we'll grow into a massive community. But thank you guys for tuning in. Hope you all have a fantastic rest of your day. You guys take care. You stay safe. And I'll catch you in the next video. Later, guys.